I did it.
It's been sent. All right. When we last left our adventurers, you guys conquered Zothal's tower. That's great. That's yours. David, you're echoing pretty damn hard. Uh, Zonthal's tower conquered the village. Largely, they lost. They're gonna mourn. Some people died in that village, but so did Piddle. Piddle's dead.
Yay.
Piddle died. Bro absolutely riddled him full of arrows. The dragon did get away, almost killing Dan with it. You guys did get to see the new rail gun on the long arm of the law. That was cool. I'm pretty sure I crit with it and did like 24 d12 damage.
Oh, crazy.
Absolutely insane amount of damage done. And then at the end, the fucking Space Marine-esque Lawbringer like lands down with like a rope ladder from his airship, and he looks at you all and he goes, "Quickly aboard! They found the Well of Dragons."
But we got the dragon mask.
You do have the dragon mask, yeah.
Yeah, there's reason Eric we were onto the ship. I was like, yeah, ship. Yep, that's where I'm going.
You guys all climb up. You guys all climb up the ladder. The long arm of the law sends you on your merry way. You are informed that a emergency council session will begin the moment we arrive in Central City. That all parties will be in attendance. Hundreds of chromatic dragons. You have your 5 ancients, and then hundreds of between young and adult chromatic dragons have begun to patrol and harass the Well of Dragons, which has been found by the adventuring party of curiosity to be a long extinct volcanic caldera on the northwestern side of the continent, along the like northwestern edge of the mountain range that the dwarven kingdoms are along. Goodbye. Which one was it? It was Chad.
Oh. Hopefully everything's all right.
Hopefully everything's okay. Oh, there he is.
Oh, he returns.
He returned. He tried to skip
I don't
the
know what's
cutscene.
going on. I thought everyone was just like dead silent. I was like, man, I thought this was dialogue heavy. What's going on?
Yeah, hard dialogue, Chad. You good?
Yeah, I'm back.
Great. You're on the long arm of the law. The Well of Dragons has been found by Clarny and Conversion, and it's in a extinct volcanic caldera on the northwestern edge of the mountain range that the dwarven kingdoms are on. That like northern mountain range. Hundreds of chromatic dragons are flying, are patrolling the areas. Reports are that the both dwarven and human villages that surround this area, these like rural farming agriculture villages, have been either slaughtered or captured as prisoners and taken hostage to the caldera, with rumors being that they are being held for ritual sacrifice. Yeah. So you guys, you can have a long rest. Takes a long rest worth of time to get to Central City. So if you hadn't given yourself a long rest, feel free to do that. You land in Central City. The rope ladder descends down into like this like, you know, airship docking station on the castle. Several like maids and individuals rush forwards to like hold the ladder to help you down, and some have cups of tea and little sandwiches and ask you if you're hungry. They give you refreshments and escort you to the something else. Forgot one thing. On the travel, those of you, I've mentioned it a couple times before, that those of you, it's just not something I keep wanting to repeat myself about. That those of you with higher perceptions or are more attuned with like I know I've mentioned it when Uguay was around, was you can still very passively is not the right word, but like very subtly hear every once in a while the sounding of the drac horn. It isn't this booming thing that you hear all the time, but like if you strain your ears and listen every once in a while, you can still hear it ring out. On the travel back to Central City, that changes to being this about every minute and a half, this low echoing horn that you always hear. It's no longer like a dog whistle that's like, I kind of heard that. It's somebody's blowing a fucking horn always. Yeah. Yep, sure.
That was great. Thank you.
So you guys land, are escorted in. Arrayed around. Some are in like their full like battle armor. The King Jacob is like decked in lion plate mail with like lion shoulder plates, like straight up a dude out of like World of Warcraft, like full elegant plate with leathers and finely crafted and like chains, this massive two-handed great sword strapped to his back. Who else do we have here? We have the Alliance of Statesmen. Prince Liam stands at his side wearing less plate mail and more like leathers and quick moving gear, and he's got a bow and quiver strapped to his back. Mr. Hooper in his is there. He's one of the few not in sort of any battle gear. He's still his purplish like shadow form that like flickers and moves with any sort of light that hits him. Clarny is there in like the finest clerical, like high cleric of the forge, like mithril battle armor. Marshal Rick Slimes, he looks wetter and dirtier than ever, just absolutely soaked for some weird reason. Just has no clue how to get dry. King Melandric is there, and like I literally cannot say that like it's just that Elven King from the Hobbit movies. That's just who he is. Like like long blonde hair, really elegant, really pretty armor.
You see
Got a fucking
Aldo
like
riding a moose.
yeah, like I was gonna say he's got like a huge white stag, just like
Could it be a
being
moose?
kept. Okay, yeah, sure. Let's make it a moose, guys.
Oh yeah.
Let's make it a big moose. It's still white. It's still an albino moose. Big
Oh, I
old
fuck
white
with that.
moose.
Let's make that a moose.
Yeah. Can we change the order here to be a moose?
Yo,
Um,
moose do dive down super deep into waters to fight orcas and shit like that. They're badass.
Yes. Yeah, they're really cool. You're talking to people who live in moose country.
Oh yeah, same.
Yeah.
The amount of times I've almost died to hitting a moose on the road is unbelievable.
How many moose
Yeah,
in
my
Japan?
grandma almost killed me. and
How
my
many
brother.
moose? Yeah, David. How many moose are there in Japan?
There might be one in a zoo somewhere, but I've never seen it.
Oh my, David.
Same
Next time
here,
I go
bro.
to
Same
Japan,
here.
David,
How
next
many
time I
are
go to Japan, we're finding the moose, the one moose.
They
I
got a
got
town.
your story for you guys. All right, we were up to Hokkaido. My parents and me and Shodi's dad, right? And we were driving around this volcano / lake thing there, right? And as we get onto the road that circles the lake, a big ass buck with giant fucking horns gets into the road and walks in front of us for a bit. Then disappears back in the woods. And then in the woods, there were probably a couple hundred does just
What a-
lining this lake.
What?
Oh, nice.
Literally, what a stag! What a
Yeah.
fucking stag! Like that guy living the dream.
Sean, we were talking about uncountable infinity versus countable infinity. There was an
Uncountable
infinite
infinity,
number of
yeah.
does.
Is that larger than a countable infinity? No,
It's
not.
You look at a doe, and then
It's really
between every two does, there's another doe.
All right, Arch Thaumaturge Roarin doesn't look different at all. He's a fucking gnome wizard. He's fine. He wears the same shit on Tuesday as he does on Saturday. He wears the same shit on a day of battle that he does when he's just chilling in his tower. And then there's Conversion. I honestly don't know what Conversion wears. Carl, what does Conversion wear with infinite wealth?
I think he was wearing plate at the end of it.
Great. He's rocking some great plate mail.
The same plate mail.
It's literally the same plate mail. He's kept it really well polished.
Yeah, I mean it was a +1 plate mail.
Maybe no. Here. Clarny made him a new exact replica, so it's better. And there's just a little maker's mark on the like.
Wand of the War Mage, Cloak of Displacement, Bolt of Fire, Giant Strength.
So it's always the Cloak of Displacement always makes it so when you look at Conversion, you have to like really squint and strain your eyes. He's always like flickering a little bit. There's fucking Big Al, another guy who doesn't dress up for war. He's just smoking his bong. You know what? I don't know if I've said this before. New headcanon for Big Al. He is dressed for battle. But his two-handed base he uses is just one of those like 6 foot, like 5 foot, 6 foot tall bongs. And he's just standing on top of the chair, ripping it.
I love that. That makes me so happy. If he had a magical mage hand to light it, he could sit down with it like sloped.
He's got there's a little squirrel because he's a druid. There's this little squirrel at the bottom packing the bowl and lighting a match.
Nice.
It's
I fucked with this guy hard. I've always liked this guy.
Eris's Platinum Heart, the like silver dragonborn, who's the like champion of Bahamut, stands bedecked in like just the finest platinum plate mail. This like beautiful like dragon-headed mace at his side, a tower shield on his back. He is nothing but regal and elegant. There's several other individuals arrayed around him that most of you wouldn't know by name, but you can very quickly tag them as the champions of the various prime deities.
Could I have given people a little bit of a history lesson to what might be happening at this council, so some people aren't just like surprised?
Sure, what do you mean by that?
Like, do I think throughout my kind of time working that I would have an understanding of these different adventuring groups and people that might be showing up to like this big?
Yeah, we've been in this room before.
Yeah. Never mind.
Okay.
Forget I said anything.
Okay, I'm just a little confused. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
And then the last one is Remy Haventree, the half-elf spy and trusted compatriot of the Craig. But standing next to Remy is the one individual that only Herrick knows, and it is the Craig. This not very imposing, like kind of like 5'6" in full. What's the name of that armor set, Nick?
Nightingale.
Yeah, he's just in full Nightingale armor with like the mask pulled up. You can only see their eyes. He stands there
With mummy wraps underneath.
Yep. They literally just like stripped Craig of his belongings and have been passing it down.
God, those wraps probably stink.
Yeah.
And there's flies. The flies go to each Craig. They stay with the arbor.
Yep.
Yeah, it was just the flies like the armor in wraps, not Craig.
Not Craig. It wasn't about Craig. It was about the armor. Each Craig has to spend 1.5 years learning to train the flies, to bring the flies to heal. This room is not quiet. There is a lot of yelling. There's a lot of like fist waving and slamming of tables, and it doesn't quiet down when you guys walk in. You guys sort of like stand there in shock as all these voices ring out, and Remy like slides over to you all. Before you dive headfirst into this quagmire, the Craig would, well, the Nickel and Rye has an offer for your keeper come. A little under the radar, a little, below table. Would you care to hear it?
Yeah, Garth, go stand in the corner or something.
I just give the thumbs up and start reading my book.
Okay. Yeah. What's up?
So, the tower you guys just went to, Zonthal's Tower, we'd had our eyes on it as maybe a possible base of operations for a while, and would you be amenable to maybe allowing us to purchase the rights from you, as you are now, due to right of conquest, the sole owner and proprietors of that tower?
I thought you said it was like under the table, like a purchase would have to be like, wouldn't we?
Well, we're going to purchase, and we're not going to like bring it to the table.
Oh. So what happens if somebody shows up? I don't know.
Well, my offer, as it stands, would be 50,000 gold pieces, and I can throw in some potions and maybe some spell scrolls we've collected.
Well, why are you opposed to it? Just like us writing it down, and like actually doing the legit processes.
But we're doing the legit I don't want them to be
I'm
involved.
trying to get ahead of them.
You don't want taxes.
Yeah,
You don't want taxes on it.
No, that's not the issue.
I
He
just
wants to be the only bidder.
Oh,
yes.
oh,
Yep.
smart Herrick. Yeah, deal, and then we'll get Garf to come write it up. Fair?
Great.
Cool.
She shakes her hand.
Yeah, 50,000 and a bunch of weird potions.
Garf,
Yeah.
right down.
easy.
Garf, right down. You just gained 50,000 gold pieces.
That place is worth so much more.
What are we gonna do with it, Garf? We already have a tower that we don't even ever go to. Let's get it.
could've-
Let's get another one.
we could
Like what the fuck?
Bargain the price.
Okay.
Garf has got his like green like tax hat on, like the green visor hat.
Yeah.
Look, I don't know much about gold.
He's got suspenders on and like a white button-up shirt. His glasses.
So are you
all-
trying to get more gold right now? Are you doing that? Garf?
Yeah, Garf would walk up and be like, "Guys,
All right,
Do
roll
you
me a persuasion
realize-
check. Roll me a persuasion check.
I'm gonna re-roll that. It was a 6.
Okay.
That's a natural 20.
Garf starts to get a little
Hold on,
loud.
hold on. Sorry,
Like
I didn't mean to-
maybe possibly no. Like in game, Garf starts to get a little loud, and like maybe drawing the attention of others. And Remy quickly goes, "No. I can add another 25,000 gold. Another 25,000 gold. Deal?
Deal.
Great. 75,000 gold.
35,000. Yeah.
You also get a potion. What's the biggest potion of healing there is?
We have 78,479 gold. And 200 platinum still.
I'm gonna give you a potion of ultimate healing.
Nice.
Potion of ultimate healing.
I don't know if it's real, but I'm making it right now. You roll 16 d4s plus 16.
16d4 plus 16.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez. No, when they get bigger, they go up in dice.
Nope.
As they go up in number too.
Nope, we're doing this
No,
one.
I like that. I like 16d4. But
We're doing this one. It's fun.
that's funny.
So a minimum of 24 healing.
I think the biggest one's 8d8 plus 8.
You also get a potion of storm giant strength.
So nice.
Give it to Herrick.
Of what giant strength?
Storm giant.
Or yeah.
And then you get a spell scroll of earthquake. They were keeping that one to cause a natural disaster if necessary.
Psychopath. And then what was the scroll? Sorry.
Earthquake.
Earthquake? Yeah.
Spell scroll of earthquake. You know, sometimes it takes a natural disaster to cause change.
9/11.
9/11. So do we need to go shopping?
Natural.
I mean, it's only only fair.
I think we have to go shopping.
Well, not right now.
Fuck.
For
We're in an
The council meeting
unskippable
begins.
cutscene.
you're in an unskippable
Yeah.
cutscene. Yeah, you're stuck in here with me.
No. Pause.
All the adventurers are spamming the B button. Like, please, let me go to town. Time out. Speak about
Let the demons out.
I kind of see Eric like looking at those potions like, damn it, I got those for you a couple of years ago. What the hell?
Don't you hate it when they just forget about the gifts that they've been given and then just hand them out? They just
give
never
them
wanted
back.
to use them.
You know what kind
Rude.
of caves I had to go into to get that fucking potion?
Selenia's just like, so
Dark
that's
ones.
where they put it.
Can I get a potion of Epicac?
Heck.
I feel like that would be fun to hit an enemy with.
Well, that's a ray of sickness, right?
But yes, it is. It is a potion of sickness. There you go.
I mean, you could just say it's a potion of sickness and cast ray of sickness. You're an
Yeah.
artificer, you know?
True. Very true. Very true.
Sometimes, David, you just gotta think.
The best
Would
part
you-
about D&D, you can do anything with just skinning it on top of something else.
I cast
Would
anthrax.
you allow me to? Never mind.
He's gonna say something very silly now.
Here's my thought process. Like, how do I force someone to drink a potion of Epicac that is my ray of sickness?
How about you don't do that and you just throw a potion at
It's a
him,
splash potion.
calling it fucking ray of
Potion.
sickness.
Yeah.
Like this is
Here's my
the
splash potion
problem,
of
David.
Epicac.
Yeah.
What if he just spits it really hard at him?
Sure, there we go.
Like you can do it. The issue stems when you try and make it so somebody can't save. That's where you run into
I'm not trying to
the
make
wall. How do I hold this person down and hold their mouth open so I can pour a bottle?
Say you're
of
aiming for their
potion?
mouth
That-
with your
You
ray.
knocked it off.
silly, and I agree
knocked
with you
it off.
that is silly.
You
And
throw the
before
you
they
throw the
make that
potion,
phase,
hoping that it lands like bottle first in their mouth, right? And it instantly empties. That's how your ray goes. We all wink at the camera.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
All right. As everybody it turns to you all as you approach the table. The king looks at you and is like, our reports are dire. Since the Drakhorn has got louder, dragons amassing at greater numbers, the horde seems to have been completed. A vast amount of treasure sits in the bottom of that caldera from what curiosity has been able to tell us. Dragons and various and sundry other evil creatures, giants and the like, now patrol the immediate areas. Hundreds of my citizens and citizens of the great dwarven kingdom to our north, he like points his head towards Clarny, have been captured and are held, and I fear don't have long before they are sacrificed. If our latest what?
Hachi Machi. It's an exclamation. Like things are dire.
Oh, okay.
That's kind of like an exasperated sigh I was going for there, but you keep going.
All right. Well, our latest reports say that they are preparing some kind of ritual. It's unclear what the goal of it is, but I fear we don't have time anymore. How did the rescue in the tower go?
Well, rescuing them didn't work, but
We got the mask.
we got the
Oh,
mask.
well, wonderful.
We freed a genie.
Like
Garth
all of the
looks-
like more magically inclined individuals sort of like look at you.
Yeah, even Garp does in disgust. It's like,
I'm
why
gonna.
did you say
He's
it?
gonna be my patron, actually. So it's actually super tight, and he's gonna help us fight Tiamat, which is probably what the goal is of the thing, right? Didn't we already learn about this?
Fucking what's his face? Arch Tom turns Roran when you say he's gonna be your patron goes, congratulations.
Thank you.
Great. The king sort of slams his hand on the table. For business. We must decide what kind of forces we're able to send to the well to finally stop this. I think it is only right that I lead these forces into the well to do battle for this world. Whole bunch of people sort of like nod. The Elven King sort of stays quiet. There's a few murmurs, the sound of bubbling bong water as Big Al pulls another rip. With that sort of assent, King Jacob turns to you all, goes, "You've all been invaluable. I believe your better use for us, instead of waging battle on the battlefield, would be as a... I've heard good things about this young Herrick and the subtle capabilities of your crew. Subtle being that you're not hundreds of people strong, but that you're able to move as a solid, small, cohesive unit. I think your better use, while we fight on the battlefield with our dragon companions, you strike and go for the head of the snake, head of the dragon, as one might say, this Severin, this leader of the dragon cult.
Is that the cuck guy?
No,
Oh.
no. So a conversion stands up at this point and speaks on. There is a structure for the cult of dragons. At its head is this individual named Severin, who has spent many years, it seems, collecting the dragon masks and a hoard of treasure to begin this work. He is the head of the snake, and he had, at one point, it seems, 5 lieutenants, one for each of the dragon masks. It seems like he is needed to... The dragon masks are needed to complete this, but with us having one, I'm unclear from how things are proceeding. This is a mystery to me as of right now. Several of his lieutenants have perished. This Cuck, Sir Cuck, as you've said, seems to be one who was not, though his life was put in jeopardy. He seems to have been recovering in the Well of Dragons.
Prince, right?
Everybody sort of looks at King Belandric, like, and all the eyes sort of like dash to him, and King Belandric goes, "Yes, that is my misbegotten son.
Yeah.
I have disavowed him, and his actions require swift act. He brings shame to all of us."
I could probably get somebody to at least to talk to the court of the spring, the Sealy court in the Feywild. I was a pretty big deal over there before I came back.
Should my son survive exile into the Fey might be exactly what happens, but I will not wish anything. What comes will come.
Sorry, Garth is hitting the ball.
Yep. It's really strong stuff. He grows it himself.
Why go to him?
Can we, no offense, not to like objectify them, but can we have a dragon?
No. All of the dragons are needed to fight in the battle.
All of them? You don't got
All
like a young or adult, a young adult,
They all need
teenage
to fight.
dragon, like an
They all
emo
need to
dragon
fight.
that didn't go, and we can go convince him because we're cool.
You're super.
That
cool.
sounds
You're
like a
super
good
cool
quest.
You guys sound like a good quest to find our own dragon.
A quest to
have
find our
join
own
us.
emo dragon that didn't want to go to the fight.
No, we managed to convince all of our emo dragons.
All of them?
They're yeah, all of them. It was a really. I'm actually really proud. It was Big Al over there. He promised them all, and Big Al like raises his hand and he goes, he's like, "Eh, you know, I just to pass the ball around, you know."
That's why I like you the most, man.
Do you guys have an unfertilized dragon egg?
What?
Everybody,
I've-
the whole room turns to Zell, like just.
Garth grabs scratches his chin and nods slightly. Goes,
What in Dan's name?
And then the king goes, "Who invited the goblins?
Whoa.
Is this the
No. This guy works for us.
And then somebody else pipes up, like Marshal Rick Slimes goes, "We sent the invitation when this started. We've never received any delegation from the goblins. They've kept silent. I'm surprised they finally sent somebody."
No, he's just a
I'm
freelancer.
Zell, king of the goblins.
Okay, never mind. Sorry.
Honestly, to most of the individuals here, that tracks with goblins, like the turnover in the Goblin Kingdom, they all go, "Your Highness, well, it is good to finally have you, even at this late hour."
I mean, you are level 11. Like, if anybody was going to be king of the goblins, right?
The unfertilized dragon eggs, none to speak of at this moment. But if we capture some, we'll be sure to send some to the goblins as spoils of war.
Thank you.
Of course. Back to the point as it stands. We will have our armies. As it stands, the Rumagarian Kingdom has promised to march north. My forces are already marshaling across. We are utilizing, to the chagrin of much of my small folk, we're utilizing old Elysian magical means to quickly travel this vast distance. It's not popular, but we're doing it. The
Reduce,
Nickel
reuse,
and-
recycle, you know?
Well, it's an unpopular thing. The small folk have a vast distrust of magic and anything from the Elysian Empire, and using it makes them concerned of a return of winter. But beside the point, the Nickel and Rye has already infiltrated the cult of dragons in various ways. It seems the Green Circle's done all they can. The Order of the Primes has promised to join us with clerical aid in the battle. King Melandric and his ranger forces, his elven archers, have already, my understanding is the elves are already amassing to teleport themselves. The dwarves are already moving through their tunnels along the mountain range.
You know who you guys should get a hold of is Benny.
Who is this, Benny?
He's back at the keep. Just promise that he won't get in any trouble.
Well, we'll reach out to the keep and see
Okay.
if
See if Benny can come help you guys, because I think he has connections that can get us help people to help.
if you would
I would say probably conversion and Clarity are probably giving Dan a hard look right now.
yeah, I was about to say,
100%.
yeah, Garf's as well.
yeah, 110%. The mention of Benny causes a little bit of a consternation in
Yeah, but
in some.
they should know how good Benny could be of assistance. You know?
But I feel like Benny's kind of explained some standardized rules for his concealment, you know, that he's worked hard to keep, the amount of trouble that he might get in. I don't know.
There is some goobers out there still looking for Benny. what was I saying? The plan for Keeper Co. that they wish for you to sign off on is traveling with the long arm of the law north, back on the airship, and being dropped off far enough away from the amassing armies so that you are not immediately tagged and making your way to the caldera on foot, to infiltrate and possibly assassinate Severin and any of his allies and stop the ritual from occurring. Thoughts, queries, concerns.
Herrick will take out the blue mask and be like, well, I suppose that we shouldn't be taking this then.
Yeah.
Yes, we'll leave that here in our temple, in our vaults, Heavenly God.
Yeah, but who guards the vaults?
But-
We got to make sure it's like.
The King Jacob looks at you and goes, "Do you think mine own treasure vaults are insecure?"
No. I just think
Well-
it's easy enough for, the Nickel and Rye got into their ranks. Who's to say somebody doesn't get into ours?
I'm sure everybody in this room is accounted for and on the up and up. And my treasure vaults have never been infiltrated. It will be safe there.
Are you sure about that?
Fucking John Cena.
I was just,
Are you sure about that? Yes, he is very sure. Like any insight check shows that he is not only sure about that, but is reaching like
I rolled a natural one. I believe him with everything in my being.
he's
and Herrick takes out like a cloth pouch, puts the mask in it, and just hands it to the king. It's like,
great. He hands it to like a steward nearby, and it's immediately taken to the vaults.
Do you mind if we hire a security to be with your guards?
Yeah, I do mind.
Okay, fuck.
Yeah, I do mind. Yeah, 100%.
What if I tell you it was going to be Justin?
He's dead?
Oh, well, I was going to resurrect. To say, do you want to watch the vault? I forgot he was dead. I thought he walked off to go fuck bitches. My headcanon is weird on Justin.
Retired.
Yeah.
Tired to go. Fuck bitches.
I remember he came
And you
back
know
to
what?
life. Did we kill him
No,
again?
Dan, we told you
What
he went to the
happened?
farm to go fuck bitches.
His body was being puppeted by Vecna.
Puppeted by Vecna, classic.
Okay, his body was being puppeted by Vecna.
We didn't know how to tell you, bud.
Oh, we did. Yeah, we didn't know how to tell you. That night when you were like, "Man, I hope Justin's getting so many bitches right now." Everybody just like looked at one another and just didn't fucking say anything. They were, yeah.
He
Yeah,
went to the
man.
farm to go fuck
Yeah, he went-
bitches.
He went to the farm upstate, the bitches farm. and nobody changes Dan's mind in this moment.
He's like, all right, good night, guys. Everybody's just looking at us, laughing, reminisce about stuff.
Yeah.
Room's all quiet. Sorry, we just got off a crazy adventure.
Great. So I know. Did anybody have a problem with the plan of like you march with the armies to till you get there, and then you will sort of do a strike force move
Right. Yeah.
by yourselves? Any
Yeah.
thoughts?
I like that.
I
Can we
get
please get matching outfits? Guys,
I'm pretty
matching
sure
outfits.
you're not going to wear plate mail. I'm not going to.
Well, tabards. Well, just you could have a
Yeah,
tabard.
we could have a tabard. It would be nice to get some like magic plate though.
See, we're only bringing so much if we're lacking the means to have the strength in arms.
I mean, I look around the room.
Like we're all
And-
very strong, but
Like, if I was to price the amount of magic items in this room, it would be you could buy and sell Faerun.
Considering I just handed off probably an artifact level power magic item, I think that's kind of okay.
sorry, I just sold the house. I'm pretty like jazzed up on persuasions right
Yeah.
now.
I got this full plate from my grandpa when he died in the Feywild.
You want to sell it? No, okay.
Maybe. How much you think it's worth?
No, don't, man. Think of your paw.
But I'd rather have like enchanted ones.
Oh, think of your peepaw.
What if I had one that turned me into a shadow? How are we gonna
That'd be
infiltrate?
fucking scary. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We need to gear up for our specific job. Sorry, I should have elaborated more. We got off track again. We need to have.
Do you guys have
real
shadow
idea.
armor?
Like, what is our plan after the strike? Like, okay, we roll up with you guys in the army. Where's the area? Where's the territory that we're going to be attacking? What's the site we're attacking?
It's this massive volcanic caldera.
How many dudes you think are gonna be there, roughly?
The entire cultist army.
Okay, what about the place where we're gonna go?
Hundreds of cultists.
So how are we gonna do that?
It's a great
Dan,
question.
what?
How are you
Real
gonna do
simple.
that?
We walk around
Dude,
talking
we
about
kill
how great
people.
dragons are. How we love those colored dragons.
The Nickel and Rye goes, we have several cults attire. We could hand you
Right,
them.
okay.
Absolutely.
This is helping.
How many satyrs do they have?
It's maybe give the satyr a long robe.
Or just maybe some cool amulet that might make them look really convincing. No, actually,
We have a hat. We have hats.
No, they'll
Hats
see
that can
through
do
it.
that.
They're dragons. Don't just give me
Yeah, I was
regular
about to say-
clothes.
yeah, that might work better.
Have we never made Dan like human feet things?
I don't need feet.
Oh, I
Well,
think
if we're
we only had to
sneaking
hide 'em
around,
once,
Dan-
haven't we?
Sorry, what was that, bro?
I think we've only had to hide them once before. And I can't remember what we did. I thought we had
Get him
something.
a pair
The long
of
road.
all right.
I'm fine with a robe.
Yeah,
yes.
we made some weird stuffed boots once, and I didn't like it.
It's all right. It's all right. We just need to get in, and we need to just take out the leader.
Hmm.
And like, should we try to? I mean, sabotage. What is there any means that we could do to possibly like? Do they have any secure like artifacts
They're
there?
probably going to be very well distracted by the fact that the main force is going to be attacking.
What if we,
We could use that. Yes.
What if we-
absolutely.
as soon as we see a dragon mask, we try to dispel magic?
Yeah.
You can't. I mean, Garth would know you can't dispel magic on artifact level thing.
And you can't do that.
Okay.
They don't have the blue mask. We're more worried looking at the fact that they have a massive army and massively powerful force that they're probably going to do just about whatever the hell they want. So we're attacking it. So looking at the head of the order, the Rye, not the Craig, but the other one. You have a layout of their setup. Like, do they have tunnels? Do they have like just a couple of buildings that they use? We have for a layout.
Has anybody been inside? Like, do we have any scouts? that roam that area?
Convergence and Clarny have been to the edge Here, let me. Here, I'll give you. Give me a second. Here.
Are you
They
pulling
have-
up a battle map?
I'm not pulling up a battle map.
We do need to have a battle map in dialogue, technically, because
here.
that's what our character do be talking about.
Save image as JPEG.
Save
It's going
JPEG
for the West Marches.
image.
JPEG Mafia.
tag.
Hey, gang. Okay.
Should there be a group here called the JPEG Mafia?
JPEG.
map. This is the map that Conversion and Clarny have drawn up from their scouting. I'm going to put it in Sean game.
Okay, nice. Nice.
Very nice.
That's the anus
Yes.
part of it.
Venus. Dragin.
So it's a massive volcanic caldera, and there's like lava tubes that the cult uses to travel throughout the caldera. There's several ways in. Some of them are well guarded, some of them are less guarded. But you'll have to scout it out when you get there to find out which ones are how well they're manned at the time.
So we could probably take out small groups at a time. Slowly get to the innards. Take out the guy. Get out the same way we came in. Oopsie daisy.
Do we think he's in the stuff to the southeast or west?
I think that part that's darkest, like the butthole.
Is that down in terrain? The further center in?
What?
That like center like starburst shape in the middle?
That's
That
the
like
center of the caldera.
Okay. So is that like a lower level compared to like the
Yes, that is
lighter
the
gray?
yes, yeah, that's my understanding.
And then there's like a ravine. And to the lower level.
Yeah, like a deep yeah, that there's that is a like deeper ravine of the caldera.
And I see a tunnel goes into that into west. God, just trying to know where this guy is gonna be at though. Do we have any idea what the traffic's like in there? At what times? Or well, I mean, if
It's a
We're
buzz.
gonna
It's
get in
a
there.
hive. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a buzz. The reports are that it's a buzzing hive of activity.
do we have any idea what leadership looks like?
The leader is a dude named Severin.
Can we have an elite team strike the opposite side as us at the same time?
We might. That's what I'm saying.
That's
We're gonna lose
kind of
too
the
many
big
people.
plan.
Sorry, what was that?
That's kind of the plan. Their army, where our army is going to be attacking. That is going to be a big focus of their attention.
No, for sure. So
But I mean another, like a smaller version of that plan within the plan, like fractalized plan, right?
because we can't split our party. There's meta rules beyond our control.
If we can have a team of assassins or whatever you guys got, I don't know, one dude from each of you, it shouldn't be too hard, right? They attack from the opposite side and just shooba doo.
Sure.
Cool.
I mean, if we're trying to construct some plans, I absolutely agree with Dan. Having a strike force that's able to attack from the opposite side of us, we're going to be able
at least
to
draw
cover that
some
much
attention,
more.
and then maybe they live and meet us in the middle to fight the fucking guy. Maybe they run into the guy first and weaken him until we get to him and take him out. Who knows?
Heard.
Maybe Sean gets to roll up a bunch of cool characters now.
What a fun time. So some, a member of the Nickel and Rye and one of the champions and all that jazz will attempt to go on the other side, but that you don't know where to go until you get there. You have this rough map, so you'll need to scout once you get there.
Yeah.
Severin, the leadership structure is there's Severin, who's the human mage at the head of all of this. He has his buddy. Seems like there is only there's another individual called another human mage, it seems, at his right hand side. Seems to be a necromancer from the Cult of William. And then the only dragon mask lieutenant left is Mr. Cuck and his dragon. So, though Nickel and Rye says that they plan to send their assassins in to hunt down various cult leaders, like battalion leaders.
Yeah, that's awesome.
The king, King Rumagar, says that his faction, the kingdom's goal is to try and crush the troops, the army. The metallic dragons are there to help fight chromatic dragons, which, let's be clear, there are hundreds, if not thousands, of chromatic dragons flying around. And a couple dozen metallics. There are devils kicking around because Tiamat lives in Avernus. The goal here is to rip open a hole into hell and pull Tiamat out of it. So there are devils involved. Nobody has an answer to the devils.
Dude, should we hire do we need another priest or something like that? We need a cleric with us?
Where's the silver dragon guy?
Silver Dragon is over with the Order of the Prime, so I haven't gotten to yet.
They should have an answer for that. Bahamut should be dealing with the hell stuff. Like, he's the one who put Tiamat there, right?
No.
What?
No. Tiamat was defeated by a group of adventurers many, many, many thousands of years ago after a very similar attempt to rule the world. Tiamat's soul, in that goal, Tiamat made a deal with Asmodeus, and in her defeat, her soul was sent to hell. But she's a very powerful individual and rose to be the archdevil of Avernus.
Okay.
But in recent history, she has been usurped as the archdevil of Avernus by that fallen angel bitch who I can't remember her name right now. Yeah. She's the new archdevil. Tiamat's a bit power hungry. That's the sort of
Gotcha.
planar politics involved there.
Planar politics.
There are giants involved. Nobody really has an answer to the giants other than that's gonna suck. And then there are there's the Cult of William and Archthaumaturge Roran and his wizard cast. is planning to wizard. We're going to have wizard duels.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
No wizard can say no to a classic wizard's duel.
No, you're right. But I have to say no. I have to do the other thing. I have to be the strike force.
You do, I know, but maybe there will be a few wizards that we don't get to that you get to.
Oh, you're right. You're absolutely right. Thank you.
time, motherfucker!
It's wizard time. So yeah, that's what we're about.
You need to clip that sound bit you just said.
It's a wizard time. Yeah, the Cult of the Dragons has thousands of combatants at the well. The exact number of chromatic dragons is in the hundreds. There are reports of devils, unclear of the amount of devils. They're being summoned, though. There's not like... It's been confirmed there's no open portal to hell yet. So all of there's a limited number of devils because they have to be summoned. The giants involved are mostly coerced, it seems, and will only fight if they see an easy victory. There's definitely like evil mercenaries, people who have just been bought who fight for coin kicking around. And then there's the Cult of William, who has their own goals in place and just see this as a means to an end. Okay, great.
We don't really know whether Severn likes the big chamber up in the upper left or the little ones to the lower right.
Correct. Yeah, he has not been spotted referencing anywhere. It is unclear where he can be found. It is just known that he's in there fucking somewhere.
Oh, I think I know. I think I could figure this out, but I'll do it later.
All right. Any questions, comments, queries, concerns before this council meeting ends?
No.
Great. We leave on the morrow. At dawn we ride. Break. What do you do now? What do you do? The council sort of like begins to separate, talking amongst one another, heading to their various places to either rest or not before they head to the abyss of a conflict they don't know whether they'll survive.
Should we hire out? I turn and look to my companions. Do you think we might need like a cleric, like somebody that's just gonna steady heal us during our time?
Healing's always
You want to do a hireling? You want to go do a hireling?
I mean, I feel like we could convince somebody of good faith and courage to come along with us on the basis of not necessarily just gold and reward, but also just like a reward of self.
Perhaps one of the gentlemen from the Primes, representing the Primes, may know one of their acolytes, but
You want to head into the Western ward, the clergy ward on the western side of the city.
I think it wouldn't be a bad idea. Do we see any of their leadership around here as well?
I mean, yeah, like all of the champions, but like you're not going to get any of the champions. That's what
not necessarily them, but would they have any stewards?
Hold on, let me pull up my list of gods, and I can tell you each one that's represented here.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not like wanting them, but I'm like, hey, do you got an extra unit? You know, we're not asking for your whole like platoon, but like just like one of the people that might follow you. That's not necessarily even like with you, but is still capable. Like a recommendation, you know, before we just go out blindly
So,
looking for people.
which one of the gods are you after? There's the Changebringer, the Platinum Dragon, the Archheart, the Law Bearer, the Knowing Mentor, Knowing Mistress, the Storm Lord, the Wild Mother, the Allhammer, the Dawn Father, the Everlight, the Matron of Ravens, and the Moonweaver.
I feel like Everlight. Are we looking for somebody that? I mean, we're looking for somebody that can heal us as much as possible. Somebody that's more catered to that. And I don't necessarily know between that list.
The Dawn Father is
The Dawn Father.
the Dawn Father is what like two core realms are healing and sunlight.
Yeah, I mean that sounds perfect, honestly.
Right. So you head over to a like super like how do I want to put it?
Too bad.
He is probably like a 6 foot something human male with like this beard that's probably like a 4 inch from his chin beard. You know that like perfectly rounded, perfectly sculpted type beard
Yeah.
that like just is like the perfect length, and it's all gray, bushy eyebrows. He's got the fireman's mustache, that old the like that big
The
bushy
walrus.
fire. Yeah, and that connects with the beard. Wearing his beautifully engraved plate that has you know what, honestly he's wearing Solaire's armor. Actually, it's not a
Oh my
beautifully engraved. He's
god.
literally just wearing the Solaire armor, just you know, good plate mail with a tabard on it of the sun, and
love that.
at his like on the table next to him where he's like, maybe he's like in contemplation and prayer before he stands up. As you walk up, he
You
has
know
the
Sawyer drew that on his own tabard.
no, I didn't. He has the helmet, the Solaire helmet, just like it's just a fucking bucket helm.
I love that.
And he looks up at you and goes, "Oh, Sir Garth, it is wonderful to meet you. What can I do for you?"
I've heard only the greatest things. And thank you for allowing me this moment of conversation. We are currently on an important mission. To,
Yes, I heard. I'm very excited about it. May the Dawn Father guide your path.
I can't express how grateful I am for such a blessing from you. But I do have a favor to ask, and if it would be possible, do you have anybody that is willing and able to perhaps help us on this
I
journey?
Funny you should ask. I have my young squire. Might be just the individual you're looking for.
Oh, really?
Let me get him for you. And he quickly stands up and he goes, Egg! Egg, come here. Egg. And this young boy, to be honest, like not very old, runs forward. Not in any armor, no plate on him, just like in full like town clothes. This book strapped to his side and a mace that looks way too big for him strapped to his other side. And he goes, Egg,
Oh, how cute.
this is Sir Garth of Keeperco. Garth, this is my young squire, Egg. Well, he may be diminutive, but he has a past and a history, and I think he might be able to help you. He has power and connection with the Dawnfather greater than I've ever seen in my long time, and I'm very proud of him.
I go up to Egg and I put out my hand. Hi, Egg. It's nice to meet you. My name is Garth.
So it's wonderful to meet you, sir. What? This has been such a great day. I've never met so many heroes of the realm.
It's because your importance in this world is far greater than you really expect.
Ooh, Dawnfather's blessings upon you. And as he says that, you have a bless cast upon you just immediately.
A single tear runs down Garth's eye.
Like this kid, you Garth, as somebody who is very, very innately in touch with like the magic, the weave of the world. This kid has been touched by divine.
Oh my god. Oh, Dawnfather. Crazy. Crazy the people you can meet. Thank you.
Well, I will pass his tutelage on to you, Sir Garth, but you know, and he kneels down. He gets on like one knee in front of Egg, and turns into his he gets on one knee and he pulls this single scroll. No, it's not a single. It's a stone out of his pocket, and he goes, "This is my sunstone. Should the worst happen, young Egg, I beg of you to crush it in your hands. It would be to the detriment of this realm, of the very multiverse, should you fall." And young Egg, he's kind of confused. He goes, "Of course, I never would. The Dawnfather's light guides me in all my things." And like he like chokes, makes like, "Yes, yes, of course. You beautiful young lad."
Garth is crying now too.
Yeah.
I just put my arm around the priest.
Take him in jolly cooperation. I must be going. Me.
Pat him on the back.
He fucking leaves. And Egg turns to you and goes, "So where are we going?"
Oh, let me explain back at the room, but well, actually, I'll explain on the way. It makes
Okay.
sense.
You two leave. Right. What is everybody else doing? Is it shopping time? Is that what we're doing with our money?
Yeah, he'll go shopping with
Can
us.
we take a quick break though? But yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. I'm gonna go fuck a lake.
Whoa, a lake?
Right?
A lake?
All right.
Go fuck a lake.
Garf, how much money do we have? How much money do we have to spend?
Let me turn.
Keep a tally. Get a tally going.
Oh, I got you. We got 78,479 gold, 200
Alright.
platinum, 3,800 silver, 8,000 copper.
We start with Herrick. Herrick gives his report. Tells the Nickel and Rye about their new home.
Could I
Once-
just donate all the silver and copper to the church?
Sure, yeah,
The
yeah.
dog
Egg takes
breaker.
it. Egg takes it and runs it to the church. Thank you, sir. This will go and help the needy and the orphans.
Yeah, help fix a roof or something. Absolutely.
Herrick, what do you want? You want magical plate mail?
Yep. I got no idea what's available, but
Everything, right? Put everything on the table first, Dad.
Places to go down on the rainbow.
I wish I could just give you guys the little portal that my hand could reach out and just give you the money. So no, I didn't have to be with all of you to just give you money. Y'all can just separate out and go to your different locations. I'm just bullshitting while we're talking and walking around and shit like that.
Yeah, well, you can have a +1 plate armor. +1 plate. It's only costs you 5,000 gold.
Deal. Anybody
Great.
else need plate?
Yeah, I think I want the same thing.
Hey, can we get a
Two.
deal if we pick up 2?
Yeah, give us a
No.
deal. Give us a deal
No.
on it.
No. 5,000
Hey, we're
gold
buying in
pieces.
bulk.
What if I trade you my grandpa's armor?
No.
Yeah, keep that. He should keep that, right? For sentimental value?
Yeah, sentimental value.
people.
Actually, you know what? 100 gold more because you tried to sell your
Oh,
grandfather's
come on,
armor.
dude.
Will you just enchant this armor
Yeah,
then?
fuck you.
Will you just enchant this armor for
I don't enchant shit. I'm not.
5,100?
Ting, ting, I'm the fucking blacksmith. Ting, ting.
How'd you make +1 stuff?
It's just so good. It's
Oh,
not even
damn.
enchanted. It's
Whoa,
just so
somebody's got a
good.
fucking head on their ass.
I'm so fucking good at my job. I just make great gear. So good.
Damn, you're right, man.
Suck
You're
eggs,
you
bro.
are really talented. You're
I
really
know my
talented.
value.
And you're attractive. Did anybody call you attractive lately?
I mean, and my wife, but you know how it is.
Who is your god?
I do.
The Allhammer.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Makes sense.
Easy all hammer.
I bet
I'll
you give
give
your
you
wife
an
the old
Allhammer.
all. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll take them. We'll do it for 5,000 GP each.
Yeah,
10,000.
great. Yeah, here we go. Great. Dan's suit of plate armor has a cod piece.
Hell yeah.
I can't get a discount because I'm not going to use the boots.
He was like, I was gonna use that one for myself, and I needed the extra space. So here you go.
Nice. That was funny. You're a funny guy. What's your name?
Dan.
Oh, no way.
Bro, I knew it. That's why I asked you who your god was. You think it's the Allhammer.
I am the all hammer.
I am the Allhammer. All right, great. What are we doing now? Who needs something else?
I mean, if I don't know, would this be the place where you get enchanted studded?
Not this guy. Nope,
Yeah.
not this guy. This
Hey,
guy
bud.
does blacksmith.
Hey, bud, with
Yeah.
you cute face. Can you let me and my friends know where we... Yeah, absolutely. Right back at you. My friend here is looking for some enchanted leather.
Oh, you go to Tim down the lane.
Awesome.
It's not enchanted. He's just really good at it as well.
Oh, crazy. You guys are skilled around here. I gotta let Tim know you gave in a good word. Maybe you guys work something out.
He gives you a smack on the ass so hard you sort of like hop as you leave the shop.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah!
I just
brother.
got blessed earlier today too. That's the second blessing I got.
It's with a roll tide as you leave. That's the door. Roll down.
I love that.
Yeah, down the lane, and Tim's there, and Tim is literally this guy. It's literally the same guy.
Nice.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
What can I do for you?
Dan recommended us. I just want to let that be known.
Yeah, I mean, he's a great guy. I go out to drinks with him all the time. His
Nice.
wife's a great woman.
Nice, respectable. Well, I got a friend here looking for some enchanted leathers. I'll let them do the talk. I'll kind of look around.
I have this beautiful set of studded leather right here. So good. The studs, well, they're studly.
Hell yeah. I will.
Hell yeah, brother. Roll Tide.
I'll take Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Great. 5,000 gold.
That is +1 studded?
Yep.
Sweet.
Little egg as you guys leave the shop goes, Roll Tide. As he leaves.
This guy's with us now? He's like our
Egg,
apprentice or
yeah,
something?
Egg's coming with you. Egg has
He's
he's your cleric.
He's our cleric.
You look at him, Dan, and you think that Egg absolutely could beat the shit out of something if he had that in him. If he had the intention, could smite somebody.
I see that. I see Dan looking, and I see that, and I just give him a gold brick. Like you could use this whatever way you want.
To Egg?
Yeah, and I just look at him maliciously.
He immediately turns and hands it to the nearest orphan.
Oh, you're awesome, man. Damn. I thought you might want to hit somebody in the head with it later.
No, he could use it much better than me. As you watch as this other orphan turns and brains another orphan with it.
Jesus Christ.
Blood and brains spatter across the floor as Egg walks in the exact opposite direction, a smile on his face, never turning around.
Don't tell the kid.
I like this guy. He's our two-guay.
Man, I hope that guy's doing all right, but
the one orphan who just brained another orphan is like stripping the dead orphan of all of its goods.
Hey, somebody around to help that. Why is nobody stopping that? Nobody grabbed that kid's arms? Jesus Christ.
Calm
All right,
down.
guys, let's go.
What does anybody else want while we're shopping?
I want a gem to make a homunculus servant.
Okay. How much do you need for that?
Give me a second.
Just 100 gold piece, Jim.
Great.
Just 100.
100 gold to Zell.
Well, what happened to the last one? Oh yeah, you blew him up.
He blew him up.
Forgot about that.
You blew him up. How many of those gems do you want, David? Do you feel like if you're gonna blow him up, you should
True. I'll
probably
take
stack up a little bit?
4. I'll take 4.
400 gold to Zell.
And during
I
the
am
last
counting all this.
long rest, I stuck an invisibility spell into a little bauble from my bag, so I have an item that will make you turn invisible as an action.
Right. Anybody else? Anybody else want anything?
I'll go to an arcane shop, but I'll do that after everybody else.
Okay.
Are there any
They
like
said this Severn guy's a mage.
Yeah.
Can you get some kind of magic resistance or protection kind of thing?
Yeah.
Well, what are you looking for specifically? Magical protection in the Rumagarian Kingdom comes in 2 forms. One is the small folks answer out of fear and has not a great chance of working. And then there's the stuff that is like Elysian artifacts, which are very expensive.
All right. Yeah, I was looking for like the mantle of spell resistance or something.
Mantle of spell resistance.
Something along those lines.
That would be on the ladder. That would be in the ladder category.
I was looking at the necklace of prayer beads.
Sounds hot.
All right. Necklace of prayer beads, 3,000 gold.
Can I have 3,000 gold?
Absolutely, damn.
Sick. Alright, what beads are on this necklace? Sean.
Guys don't even have to ask me, baby. Just do it. Just go out and spend. I can't express how grateful Keeper Co has been to every single one of you and everyone that has passed.
Beads. Necklace has 1d4 plus 2 magic beads. How many are on it? 1d4 plus 2. 3 magic beads. 320. There is 1 amber. 2 ambers. 3 ambers.
Which one's
I'm gonna keep rolling. I'm gonna do a full 6. I'm gonna do a full 6. 4 ambers. Oh, there we go. That's better. A bloodstone. 4 ambers and a bloodstone. Two bloodstones. 4 ambers, 2 bloodstones. The ambers are blesses, and the bloodstones are cure wounds or lesser restorations.
Okay, so 4 blessings, 2 curing.
Yeah, or lesser restorations. The bloodstones can also be lessons.
Sick, thanks.
Great. The mantle of spell resistance is looking more like a 15,000 gold endeavor.
All right.
That's a very expensive piece of like Olesian artifacts.
Yep. Is that something we can go with, Garf?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Right.
15?
15,000.
Potions and stuff too. Healing
Yeah,
potions.
yeah.
Great. Anybody else? Fro?
I was gonna ask, is there any like, can I buy arrows? Are there specialty
Yeah.
arrows I can buy?
Yeah,
Dragon
sure.
Slayer.
We definitely got no dragon slaying arrows. We're definitely
I got a.
the
I
king has
have, like-
definitely requisitioned all of those. Definitely
Oh.
the like town guard have come to all of the boyars and have been like, you got a dragon slaying arrow? Thanks, in the name of the king.
Are there any like I guess like grounding arrows, something that would like,
That sounds more like something you want to turn to Zell. There is no artificer kicking around.
Okay.
But we can work with like elemental arrows.
Yeah.
We can talk about.
Poison arrows?
We can have. I mean, you have a quiver that auto applies poison to all of your arrows.
That's true.
You
just
could
have to
go
get
buy poison.
Wyvern poison.
Yeah, let's buy some poisons up. Let's do that then.
Just don't shoot it at dragon because most of them are. Well, no, that's not true.
But let's. I think I'll be. you don't think you're going to be fighting many dragons necessarily. You could. There's a world where you end up in a fight with a dragon, and if Tiamat comes out, you're fighting a dragon god.
Right.
But you know you're going into the volcanic caldera, and you're going to need to travel through the tubes. That's a people problem, right?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like tranquilizing people, like sleeping them,
like
with poison, like making them sleep and then making them get damage dealt by poison, and we could just walk away from fights if we get into encounters. Like, I don't think it's necessary. Like, we're not even trying to clear out this place, you know. Like, it'll be a nonstop wave,
are there such things as like multi arrows, anything like that?
multi-shot. That'd be cool.
Multi.
That is, I
more in
think,
my skills.
that is once again, I think, a question for
I got you.
wizards. I think if you want something like that, you turn to Garf and Zell.
Right.
So you have drow poison, you have purple worm poison, serpent poison, and wyvern poison.
Man, I know purple worm's a good one.
I mean, I think we should probably just go for some basic poison ones then. What do the purple ones do? What is that?
The purple worm?
The perp.
Yeah.
Perp.
DC 19 con save, they take 42 or 12d6 poison damage on a failed or half on success.
Yep. One vial, 1,000 gold.
Let's do that.
How much gold?
1,000.
So how much does that? Is one vial one shot? Is that it?
No, one vial with your quiver will apply it for a combat, essentially.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay. So let's do one vial of that for sure. And then I think we should just do a wyvern one just to have it, right?
Wyvern poison, I'm going to put that at 500 gold pieces each. And you can buy multiple wyverns. There's only the one purple worm, but you can buy up to 3 wyvern poisons.
I think we should just do probably just one.
One wyvern poison, another 500 gold, Garth.
500?
500.
Okay.
Great.
Yeah. And then I don't really need, I've got armor and bracers and stuff, so I don't, and the oath bow. I'm attuned to 3 things, so I'm good on armor.
Great.
Man, how much would it be to get everybody spell rings with shield on it and shit like that?
Not everybody can cast them.
Okay, I don't know.
And spell attunement rings take
a slot.
a slot.
Damn. Okay. Just an idea.
How much does
Only
it cost to buy a goblin?
what?
How much does it cost to buy another goblin?
Let's. No. We don't do that. We pay them. So I guess in a way that is fine.
Hold on.
But I say it in a more moral way.
I'm finding something for Garf. I ran into these things I'd never seen before. I know there's
What are
gonna
they?
be one for him.
Robes of the Archmagi?
No.
I think if you want robes of the Archmagi, you got to go to the Archthaumaturge, Garth.
Damn it, he talks a lot of gossip and shit. But it's been a while since I stood around the water cooler. You know what I'm saying?
Here it
guys?
is. The Astromancy Archive, Garf.
It's not the
like a
Arcane
book.
Grimoire.
The
like a book?
Astromancy Archive.
Astro. I spelled Astro. I said ass and I forgot what I was typing. What is it?
Astromancy Archive.
This brass disc of unfolds into an ornamental sphere. 1 second. When found, it contains the following which are wizard spells for you while you are attuned to it. Counter spell book. You can use it as spell. Archive has 3 charges. You can use the charges. If you spend 1 minute, you can spend 1 charge to replace one of your declared spells. When a creature you can save 30 feet makes an attack roll. Ability checker a saving throw. You can use your reaction to expend 1 charge and force the creature to roll a d4 and apply it. The number roll as a bonus or a penalty. You can as a reaction you
It's a
can apply
bardic
bless or
bless.
bane.
Oh, that's awesome.
As a reaction,
You
can
get
apply
3 charges a day you can do with it, and it's like a specific divination wizard book. I was looking. There's all these wizard books for each school, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if you would want one from a different school to better expand yourself. But
Well, I
this
think
is the
locate
divination one.
creature and locate object might be important, and then find the path. Honestly, all this stuff I feel like will help, and because what I had planned on doing was reaching out through divination to try to find the best path on here to where in foresight it might be most favorable to us. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
10,000
yeah,
gold.
100%, bro. I think this would be great for you.
10,000
It's
gold.
worth it. It's
Guard.
worth 10,000.
yeah, I agree.
It's in the same realm of Elysian artifact.
Yeah, I'll do this.
Great. It's bought in like a sketchy back alley.
It's just a disc. That's what's cool.
Hey, I need verification before it's bought. If it's in this location, I want people with me that are making sure this guy doesn't leave it.
Alright,
You
till
military
can
it's
cast
sphere.
identify.
Yeah, but if it's done in a back, I'm just setting the scene. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Dan's there with you. Zell's
Oh, the art on this is sick.
Oh, I need to see the art. I don't know where it's at.
Well, if you just type it in on Google, people generated it.
it hovers in your hand. It doesn't actually sit in the palm of your hand. It constantly hovers.
Nice. Love that.
Great. Anything else? Anything else from anybody? Anybody want anything else?
I mean, I think just stocking up on healing potions and shit.
Yeah,
Potions.
everybody gets a stock of potions.
8 regular healing potions, 4 greater healing potions, 2 superior healing potions. A grand total of 6,000 gold.
I mean, how much have we spent? 10,000 gold.
There's no stock. This is the stock
Okay,
of healing
understandable.
potions.
What was the stock you said?
8 regular, 4 greater, 2 superior.
So we'll have 3 superior, 9 greater. And then how many regular ones? You said 8?
8.
And then 13 regular.
And then does anybody want any other potions? Any other miscellaneous does something else potion?
Silent, maybe?
That'd be a spell scroll.
Yeah, I'm just thinking. That way, if we get in a rowdy mess, we could just silence the fucking area.
You want a spell scroll of silence? That way you can learn it.
Yeah.
Throw 500 gold. 500 gold for a spell scroll.
That's the number that was in my head.
And then you can put it in your spell book if you'd like.
Have the artificer.
You can put it in your brass sphere.
Your brass ring, yeah.
Have the artificer make my gun constantly have silent spell on it, so it's just permanently silenced.
You can try.
Should we pay somebody to try to do that?
I mean, we have an
And
artificer.
Zell,
You have an
Zell could
artificer.
probably figure it out.
He's just got to try. He's just got to do
You just gotta
artificer
put enough
things.
trash on it. It's not gonna look like your gun anymore, but
It's a
He gets an
revolver,
actual
it's
oil
looking
can.
like a staple gun.
Zell, what are you gonna do to his gun to make it silent?
Try spitting on it.
Good question. How do I make a gun silent?
What does soul coins do?
I have no idea.
They're stolen them.
They beef up Karlak.
This is true.
They're the currency of hell.
Oh yeah, I remember. Okay, I remember where we got those.
All right. Well, if Zell's pulling up a blank, then you don't get a silenced gun.
Do I get the
I'll
ogre
put
helmets?
a little picture of a guy whispering on it. That's what I got.
It's the most orc thing I've ever heard.
It's like he's just doing.
An actual silencer. I pull out from my bag of shit an actual
Gun
from the real
silencer.
world
Yeah.
silencer.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Roll me a tinkerer check.
If you roll bad, I might be able to help you with the reroll.
Tinkerer check. What do you mean by that?
Tinkerer check?
It would be your proficiency bonus, your intelligence plus your proficiency bonus plus your D20.
roll. Yeah. Tinkerer check.
Intelligence.
That'd be to conceive of
5,
something. Then usually
9.
there's other checks too. But I think this is more of a luck check, so I would
21.
go off your intelligence. 21.
21. He just pulls out a fat can. It's not like the smooth like black silencer. It's the like fat like
Literate bottle duct tape to the end of the gun.
yeah, yes.
It stands up straight now.
It does. But it should work. It shouldn't it shouldn't ring out for 300 feet like a thunderclap.
Hell yeah.
Great job.
Good job, man. Can we buy you some trash? Do you want any like trash or anything like that?
Zell's actually been dragging around another goblin who's dude, yeah, you gotta let me go. I don't want to go with you. That's a suicide mission.
I'm pretty sure he's your king, so I think technically you have to do it.
It was King Zorglob last time I was there.
He said he was your fucking king.
King Zell now.
He tries to shiv you, Zell.
Shit. I'm going to
He rolled a 3 on the die. It slides off your armor.
Would you like me to pop this guy's head, Zell?
you know what? Yeah, I would.
Okay. Swing.
Roll the hit.
Where's my
I
dice?
did a step back.
It's a natural 15.
Yeah, that hits. Roll damage.
We'll just
Do you
throw.
want to burn us?
Yeah,
burn
we'll
a
throw
smite
a
into it?
first level smite into it. too.
Great. 3d8 because you get an extra d8 every time you hit now.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. All right, here we go.
The baseball organ playing in the background. He lines
Right.
up the shot.
9, 6, 15 bludgeoning damage, along with 10 radiant damage.
He's a goblin. He has 7 health. So,
I pop his head, right?
yeah, he like runs up and I'll be king, and he like misses the shiv. And the moment the shiv misses, it's the like first episode of The Boys where the bludgeoning greatsword destroys the body, and but the goblin's arms are still there, and then they just fall to the ground. There are city guards around. They watch it and they don't do anything. Goblins are second-class citizens. No, goblins are just second-class citizens.
That's what I said to the guards either way.
Yeah, he's the king of goblins. He attacked the king. That one actually gets them to like squint their eyes a little bit, but they still don't do anything. Right. Anything else? Anything else for anybody? Last call. Speak now or forever hold your peace.
Sorry, I'm looking through my bag still. Fucking, we got the disguises, right?
Yeah. Yeah. You have cult disguises that you could use if you wish.
I mean, I can look exactly like any cultist.
Do it. Look like Cuck Lord right now.
Egg
I'm
has
down.
reappeared with his like little suit of armor. It's like really fine chain that doesn't seem to make noise when he moves.
Nice.
He's got these little greaves and gauntlets. He has this like perfect knight's helmet that goes over his head. With like the visor that like moves up and down. You know what I'm talking about? Like the quintessential knight's.
I love that. What a little badass.
And he goes, "I'm ready, sir."
Yeah, you are, bud. Yeah, you are. You need anything else?
I've got my book, and I've got the mace of the Dawn Father, and I have my faith, and that's all I need.
What about the thing that the father gave you? You still got that?
No, of course, it's right here, and I put it. I keep it very close at hand, so if I need to, I can crush it immediately.
Okay, good. Just making sure.
Uh,
You hungry?
Oh, I could eat. I often skip breakfast so that I could help out at the orphanage.
Go eat with some kids. Here's like 200 gold.
Oh. And he leaves. Goes to eat. All right, great. Last call before we call today.
Is there like consumables that we could use?
What do you want?
Holy hand grenade.
Like
No.
yeah,
No holy
grenade
hand grenades.
type stuff. No holy hand grenades.
No holy hand grenades.
What about blinks? Any quick blinks, quick teleports?
Nope.
Damn. What about items with quick teleports? No, I'm good. Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm attuned up. I'm attuned up, baby.
You could have a wand of smiles.
What's that? Does it make people smile?
It makes people smile.
Yeah, how much? Is it free? Is it like
It's
a
free.
souvenir?
Yeah, it's off the souvenir rack.
I'm gonna use that on whatever great photo we have to slay as we kill them, so they have to smile at their own death. That'll be great.
What if
That'll be great.
Hey,
The
what if-
shopkeeper's just like a like mall employee at like a little souvenir shop.
how much?
It's like one of the kiosks.
How much are second level scrolls?
500 gold.
Let's each get a scroll of hold person.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Great.
Right?
Yeah.
Everybody write
Me.
down you have a scroll of hold person.
So 3,000 gold. Scroll hold person.
Can anyone use them?
It require if you are not arcane, it will require a check to use.
Okay.
An intelligence check.
Arcana check or something.
If you're proficient with Arcana, I will allow you to use Arcana. If not, it's just a flat intelligence check. 12. It's based on the spell level. 10 plus spell level. But like Garth and Fro and I guess it's only Selenius and you, Eric, that will need to make those sorts of checks. Everybody else has a level of magic ability.
I'm not too worried about that. Let's see.
If nothing else, these scrolls will help us blow legendary resistances.
Absolutely. So how
What's
much
the
gold
DC?
was that?
What's the DC on these?
3,000.
bitches?
Okay.
Do spell scrolls have their own DC? Do they base it off of you?
Second level spells for me, it says state saving throw DC is 13 and attack bonuses +5.
Great. So it does. It's you. It's based on you.
It's on you. Okay, so it'll just be my regular intelligence or charisma shit. 16. Attack. Yeah, I want a Freddy
Oh
bottle.
no! It's always 13. No, a second
Always
level spell
13?
scroll is always 13.
Oh.
Yeah, second level spell scroll is always 13.
Do you think we'll need to hold monsters?
Yeah, it wouldn't hurt.
Old monster's a 5th level spell, right?
I'm looking that up.
Sean, can we get a Freddy bottle, please?
What's that?
EFREETI bottle.
Yeah, it's 5th level.
A 3D bottle?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I'd say, isn't that basically what we got already? The guy in the
Yeah, but this is like forcing him to hang out. This would be a
I mean, I
bottle that
do
forces him
have
to hang out.
the summon elemental gem.
You guys have several elemental gems.
Yeah, but this is the same guy. This is the I'm gonna get my own, but it won't summon him.
Right, Garth, do you want hold monster spells?
Yeah, how many? Or how much? Excuse me.
3,000 gold each.
How many should we get, y'all?
No, not a ton, just a couple.
Yeah.
If you get it, however many you need.
6, 9. Yeah, we'll do 3.
3, great, 9k.
I do want a fancy bottle though, Sean.
You can have one. You can have you go to a little like glass blowing shop, get a fancy bottle. Doubles as a bong.
One that looks like it would be comfortable to live inside of. Because I will be in the future.
Okay.
Does it?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
You get one with a nice little like 2-bedroom inside it.
Oh, okay. Sick.
Yeah. Got a nice kitchenette. No washer dry.
Damn. Fair again.
Oh, how much would was it the lightning javelin?
Avalanche of lightning. 1,000 gold.
All right. Anybody want to get a couple of them or one of them or whatever?
Doesn't sound like a bad idea. What's the requirements to use them?
You throw it.
I'm good.
Yep.
I appreciate it.
It becomes a lightning bolt.
I got weak
Throw it.
arms. Actually, I'm pretty strong. Wait, do I still have the ogre strength gauntlets?
You
Sure.
do.
Why wouldn't you?
Strength doesn't matter.
No, it just becomes a lightning bolt.
Yeah. It
It
doesn't
just- you
matter
just-
at all.
There's no strength about it. You just point it in the line and you become Zeus.
Dude, that's awesome. Yeah. How much are these?
1,000 gold each.
Man, we should get like 10 of these.
Great.
Give them out between people.
10k gold.
I guess I'll keep a couple lightning javelins. 2
How many of us
lightning
are here?
javelins.
Like 2 each.
I'll take 2 lightning javelins.
Yeah, I can take
Yeah.
them.
2, 4, 6,
Yeah, I'll take a couple.
8. Zol, you want some lightning javelins?
Bell.
Yes.
Sick.
Great. 2 lightning javelins for Zell.
Excellent. Are these like the thunder spears?
Yeah, that's what we can. No, they're not actually. They're not like that. To be quite honest, they literally just throw a lightning bolt in a line. All right. All right. And with that, shopping comes to a close.
Yay.
You guys get a night's rest, and on the morrow, you travel with the armies to the Well of Dragons to try and stop Tiamat from re-entering this plane of existence.
Yay.
Yay.
Yay.